Yeah, so the question is, where are we today as Africa? The idea is we have too much, to potential as Africa, but then the potential is not being utilized well in terms of opportunity. I mean, we have the opportunity, but we are not utilizing it well. So I think what's happening is forex is coming in, online trading mostly is coming in because we have so much unemployment. I can't speak for the friend of mine on the call who's from, I think, who says he can't speak English well. I think he speaks Portuguese, which is fine. But then generally unemployment across Africa is very high, especially for some of my countries in East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Unemployment rates are high. Even the ones in West Africa, like Nigeria, Namibia, in the south, are really, really high. So why are we here, and what is the best way we can get out of this? And of course, the pandemic and our normal politics and corruption have even made it worse for us to develop as a continent. But then generally we have a black box potential, in the sense that as much as there's unemployment, as much as we were hit by the pandemic, but online trading is on the rise in Africa because, for example, we realized that people could work not necessarily by going to the office. That's something that is becoming a reality now, that you don't need to belong to a 9-to-5 job to make an income. Then we also have something called access to telecommunications. So by 2025, we're now in 2022. By 2025, we'll have an addition of 475 million mobile internet users, 65% of which smartphone penetration, of course, will be increased. So what does it mean? That there's a lot of potential in the digital economy because, of course, people are continuing to earn, to get more phones, and also people using the internet are also continuing to increase. And of course, you realize that for you to participate in online trading, then you will need to have a phone that has internet. So it's very important. Then we're also seeing something called the lower transaction costs. It's making it accessible to anyone and not a preserve of the super rich. You all know that, like in most brokers now, like even the broker we work with, the transaction costs are very low. The minimum amount you can transact on the platform in terms of your deposit are also very low. I think $5 is the minimum for example. So generally, it means it's not necessarily reserved for the few now. That's the way it used to be, but now it's easier for people to embrace it. The number 4 is that generally Africa is ripe for forex, and even there's so many forex companies establishing their bases in Africa, and many of them are experiencing volume growth. And with robust education, Africa should be the go-to destination for online trading. So for those of us who are in Africa, I think this is a very big potential for us to embrace. So where are we coming in as Tradespot Africa? As much as there is access to funds and the trend is projected to grow between now and 2025, as the way I had said, this need for democratization of knowledge and online trading. Because currently online trading is a preserve of the few, and you'll agree with me that not everyone trades. And for the few who trades they are not sure, because some of them get into trading as a get-rich-quick scheme, because somebody is going to promise you, you can make 50% today or tomorrow, and you give them their money and they'll disappear like that. So generally, there's a lot of mismatch in terms of the information, and that's why now organizations like Tradespot Africa is coming in to make sure that we have so many people embracing trading. Yeah, so it's very important that we do that. So Tradespot Africa seeks to change the narrative and have more people profit from online trading with services such as, for example, enabling people to use robotics trading, having people gain knowledge like what we're doing today. So free online trading knowledge propagation on all our platforms. At least now we're doing it for free, especially for the signals. But the next 2 months, we probably will be charging for that. Then we also have we'll also be having a mentorship program for the online traders with specified trading capital outlays. So we'll mentor people, yes, but then definitely, of course, mentorship will mean you have to kind of commit to being a serious trader before we can join in the program. Then Tradespot Africa, also Forex Trading Academy. We intend to launch a Forex Trading Academy in the next 2 weeks. So hopefully, by the next time we're having our webinar or tutorial, just to impress on some to be taught on 1 or 2 items, we might have launched our trading school then. So I'm sure you're all here because, of course, this is just a big picture of things. But then you've all been seeing, you've all been seeing something in our Telegram group. So you've all been seeing, signals coming in. So how do you impress Tradespot Africa, you as a trader, wherever you are? Maybe the first question I need to pose before we proceed is: do we all have trading accounts, or are we some of us are we new and we probably need to open a trading account? Maybe I just need to get your response before we proceed.
Can I answer?
Yes, man, Vamp.
Yeah, me personally have a trading account, but now the brokers, there's a difference of what the brokers give. Let's say the CFDs. I'm stuck of knowing which broker is good.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Yeah, so thanks for that. So it's one of the items we'll be covering in our trainings, but of course, just to cover as a big picture is there's a very big element of regulation. So you want to know, whether this is a legit broker or not. I think that's the first thing you need to do. Just to, of course, to just check the regulation bit of it. Then definitely you also need to check on transaction costs. So how much spread am I going to be charged for every trade? And how much swaps am I going to pay or be paid for every trade that runs into overnight? So just trying because if it's too high, then it means you'll be working very hard, but then you will not gain it as a trader. Then, of course, there's an aspect of leverage as a trader. So I think leverage is bad when you're not a good trader. Like when you, of course, too high leverage is bad, but at the same time, even low leverage can be bad, just depending on how accurate your predictions can be in the forex market. So I think the aspect of leverage as well could be there. Then the aspect of for example, even the payment methods, do they offer something with ease, especially from a country perspective? Do you get to know, for example, if it's in Kenya, do they use M-Pesa? Or if it's Nigeria, do they use Naira, whatever? In South Africa, do they impress such? So I think it's kind of a number of ticks that needs to be checked before you get on deciding a broker. But of course, like for us now, we started out with XM. They really have been trading with XM for the last 3 years or 4 years around there. So I think they're not a bad one. But of course, we're getting more brokers as we move on. But for now, I would say maybe you need to test out XM. They are really good. They are really, yeah. So that's what I can say in terms of like when you're choosing a broker. So we'll start from there. And so for those who are, of course, for the gentlemen, especially Manvamp and the rest who have not opened a trading account, so the easiest will be, you click the link that is showing up on the screen, or you can also just follow our page, tradespotafrica.com, and you'll be able to open. It's linked now, like we've linked up with XM, so you can just open a trading account directly with XM through, of course, our link. It's very easy. So once you click the link, of course, the next process is asking, how do I proceed from there? And I think this one is going to be a very good platform for us. Hope you are listening in to the presentation. Are you listening? Or can you hear the presentation as it's being presented?
No.
You can hear the sound?
No, the sound is a bit no.
Okay, give me a second. Ideally, it should be okay though. So let me just proceed with it. So that was the first process in which you can, of course, impress Tradespot Africa. So opening a trading account the way they have explained. The second process is downloading and installing MetaTrader 4 on your phone or laptop. And after that, downloading and installing MetaTrader 4 on your laptop is very easy as well. For those ones who have not been able to maybe learn on how to do that, let me just go through briefly. So after you download and install your MetaTrader 4, the next thing is you find a trading account. As I said before, it's important that your broker provides, the local payment options. And for this case, if you're from, for example, East Africa, there's M-Pesa, there's Visa, there's Skrill, there's Nutella, there's AstroPay, there's BitPay, and there's WebMoney. So depending on your location, definitely then you'll be able to access as many options as possible. But it's important that you do that. Then after that, of course, you get the free signals, the one we're providing on the platform, especially on our Telegram group. Then once you get the platform, the signals, of course, you place your trades from the Telegram signals and you grow your income slowly. And this explains slowly how to, place trades if you're using a laptop. And I also proceed to explain when you're using a mobile phone, how do you proceed to do that. Thank you very much. So thank you. That's the way to place your trades on the MetaTrader 4. And this is just to wish you all the best with your trading. And I hope that you'll improve and you develop trading and online trading as a viable side hustle. So thank you very much. And I now welcome any questions from the audience. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Hello? Yes, how are you, sir? I can't hear you very well. I can't hear you. Maybe you could, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's your internet or